Hello, my name is Romessa Nadeem and welcome to another episode of This Week in Digital Rights. First up, digital rights activists Mona and Mohammed Al-Kurd have been named in Time magazine's annual list of the 100 most influential people in the world. Earlier this year, the 23-year-old twins became the faces of a global campaign to stop Israeli settlers from displacing Palestinians from Sheikh Jarrah, which led in turn to an international reaction over Israel's occupation and oppression of Palestine. Mohammed Al-Kurd said the inclusion in Time magazine was a positive indicator of the centralization of the Palestinian cause, but said the creation of symbols which reduces the struggle of a whole people to a single face is not enough for the advocacy of the Palestinian people. What we are demanding is tangible, radical change in the media system, including the Times, to end its Zionist biases. Mohammed Al-Kurd has been outspoken on the issue of mainstream media attempting to filter down and sanitize Israel's brutal occupation. This includes asking leading and insensitive questions, as well as using words like clashes, conflict, riots, and property disputes to describe Palestine's reactions and struggles under brutal Israeli occupation. In other news, the Brazil Senate and Supreme Court have nullified a rule banning social networks from removing what they judge to be disinformation about the coming presidential elections. President Jair Bolsonaro issued this rule last week, making it the first time a national government had moved to stop social media companies from taking down content that violates their own community guidelines. The policy worried big tech companies and Bolsonaro's political opponents because it enabled the president and his allies to undermine confidence in Brazil's presidential election next year. In recent months, Bolsonaro used social media to claim that the only way he will lose the election is if the vote is rigged. Such claims would have been protected under the emergency measure that he issued last week, which gave social media companies 30 days to comply. In other news, WhatsApp is launching a new feature to make it possible to search for businesses within its app, the company told Reuters. The test in Sao Paulo, Brazil, which allows WhatsApp users to find shops and services through a directory in the app, is the latest feature in Facebook's drive to boost e-commerce on its services. WhatsApp said the new test would include thousands of businesses in categories like food, retail, and local services across certain Sao Paulo neighborhoods. India and Indonesia are good candidates also to expand into the future, WhatsApp has said. Facebook's Vice President of Business Messaging, Matt Edema, said, quote, "There's definitely a route on ads, which is Facebook's core business model, that over the long term, I think in some form or another will be part of the business model for WhatsApp," end quote. The announcement comes after repeated controversies over WhatsApp's privacy policies, as well as a hefty fine by Irish data protection regulator over privacy breaches by the company. That's it for today. Thank you for watching.